Hi guys, it's Nigel at 𝘆cie𝘂𝗿𝗶𝗴 Estate Agents, and I hope you're well. We're into December and it's Tuesday morning. It's a beautiful morning, and I want to welcome you to my property tour because I'm up in a place called Wiltshire Crescent, which is just off the town centre, just to go up Spa Road. So it's really ideal place for amenities. Just in the behind me, you can just see that 3-bedroom end terrace red brick property. I think these were built in 1958 to 1960. It's got double glazed, it's got gas. It's got a corner plot garden, so you've got a bit of front, a bit more to the side, a bit to the rear as well. And it's just lovely and tucked away. It's quite private up here as well. Ideal for first-time buyers, anybody trading up from their 2-bed as well. And this property is offered with no onward chain. Now, with all my tours, I'm going to spin the camera around. We're just going to have a look at the amenities and where this is with this lovely pleasant green here as well. And then what I'm going to do is just going to finish off those amenities, have a chat, and then we're going to head into this property with no onward chain in Wiltshire Crescent. And there we go. We just wanted to show you those elevations. Just wanted to also show you this green in front, because Queensway just runs along the side there, and there's 2 ways into Wiltshire Crescent, here, and there's some houses which go around into a crescent. There's a load of off-road parking over there, which is on-street parking I should say, and there's loads of bays over there, and there's loads of bays over here. Now this one doesn't have any parking. There's some garaging at the back. I think you might be able to rent off a garage if there's a spare one through 𝘀𝗂𝗹𝗶𝗶 Housing, but it doesn't have any parking, and a lot with all these properties as well, they just park the car right near. Now with this area, we're quite close to the town. I'm quite a fit man, a fit lad. I get into the town in about 10-15 minutes. You just go down to Spa Road. If you wanted to go up to the top there, you can get to Bower Hill, A350 access, that takes you to Warminster and Westbury. Along Bower Hill, get up to the fringe of Bower Hill, and that will take you into I don't know, the 𝘀𝗿𝗵𝗏. I cherish 𝘀𝗿𝗵𝗏 canal walks. If you want a really decent walk up there, you can go onto the canal, walk up to the pub. 2 destination pubs up there. You've got the brewery in, and you've also got the barge in as well. If you continue along the way up there, you can also get to 𝘃𝗍𝗍𝗍. The M4 access from here is about 20-25 minutes. 9-10 miles north of here, you get a decent day out if you want to just have a little wander around our fabulous, pretty National Trust village of 𝘀𝗶𝗿𝗏. And of course, if you want to go further for amenities, shops and entertainment, you can get to Bath, about 15 miles away, and about a 45-minute drive. Now Melksham itself is surrounded by, I don't know, 5-6 different towns like 𝘃𝗍𝗍𝗍, Trowbridge, Corsham, Chippenham, Bradford and Avon, and so on and so forth. It's very well located. It's got a train station that runs every other hour into Chippenham. If you want to get to London, an hour and a 15-minute train ride into London Paddington from Chippenham, and there you are. You've got everything on your doorstep. This is the property that we're going to see. This one here has no onward chain. I mentioned that earlier, so it's going to be great for first-time buyers. Let's take you inside this property. It needs a little bit of finishing off inside. There are some boxes, so please excuse that, but they are moving out in the next couple of days, and then this property will be ready for viewings going from then. And of course, I just wanted to show you that last minute. Just remember the parking is all along here. There's bays down there as well, which is just off that crescent. And there's further bays around there. So all these properties were built at a similar time. Some had a bit more parking, some just didn't have parking. You had to park your cars. This is no different because you can't get your car up and across this green area, which is very pleasant. I'm just going to walk through here. I'm going to show you a bit more about the garden after, because I've got some ideas for that garden as well. Got a little canopy storm porch, double glazed entrance door too. This is wipe my feet. I did mention it needs a bit of finishing off, so I'll give you some ideas as well. Let me just close that door behind me. There you've got your stairs rising to first floor landing, bathroom, bedrooms off there. Bit of tile flooring, understairs cupboard. This will take you to the kitchen, which I'll show you later. Turn the camera around. And as you know, as with all my tours, I always show you the door that we came in. Little side panelling for light, double glazed door, radiator to the right here, tiled flooring to the right. You've got some wood effect flooring there, fire, sofa suite sits up nice, fits in nicely here. Lovely picture window, just bringing in natural light. TV can go up there if you want to. You can make some shelving units in there, some more shelving units in there if you want to as well. They've got their TV to the side, but like I said, you could put it up there. You could even put it up there if you wanted it to go onto the wall. Not a bad living room, not a bad size. Pop that camera out, and again, you've got privacy. You haven't got a lot of passing traffic. We've got no passing traffic, but you haven't got any other pedestrians as well, apart from the people that may be living over the other side, because all this here comes with this property, which is a little bit of an extra benefit. Windows, all the double glazed windows were changed about 18 months to 2 years ago. The gas boiler's been serviced. It's quite an old boiler, but it works perfectly. Come back through in here and into the kitchen. Of course, you can have your range of high level cupboards, low level high level cupboards. I was going to say base units, built-in oven, extractor hood over, plumbing for dishwasher there, washing machine there. Not bad size, little freestanding there for white goods. Bring the camera around. Tiled flooring, double glazed window and door, obviously just bringing in natural light. Come around this side, you've got another little area there for your white goods. And of course, what you're going to see here is an entrance. Of course, this entrance opens up into the dining room, but you're going to just see me tap on this wall, because as you know, the dining room's here, the kitchen is there, and I think somebody would just open that up. It wouldn't cost a lot of money. I think it would enhance the property. This is where the hub of the property is going to be. Kitchen, dining room, where you'd spend most of the time. And I think just opening up that wall would just complete this property. Double glazed window to the side elevation, and there's a side plot that goes out there. Doors out there. There's also a little lean-to, which I'll show you in a minute. Let's have another little recap. Dishwashers in here. High level cupboards. Kitchen as your kitchen, know it. If I take another step back, that will go into your dining room. Open that up, put an RSJ if you want to cross there. Come back in here. There are some boxes and everything, so I won't go all the way through this room. But of course, this opens up into the dining room. And if I just turn this camera back around, there you can just see the opening into the kitchen. In fact, you could actually leave it. You can still cook, you can still entertain here. Children can do the homework if you've got children. You can still talk in the evenings and the day. Invite guests over, but if you wanted to open it up, I don't think that's a bad shout at all. Come back through the kitchen, back into the hallway, which I showed you. I will show you where the gas boiler is. Just bear with me a second. It's tucked away here. It has been serviced every year, I've been told by the owners. Double glazed door, those steps up to that first floor landing. Up they go, which we're going to go in a second, and then you're back into the final room, living room. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at that bathroom upstairs, 3 bedrooms. As promised, we're just going to climb these stairs. Stairs go up, bathroom in front, access to loft space there. I think it's partly boarded, not fully boarded, but partly boarded. From here, you're going to have 3 bedrooms. These 2 are quite similar in size, 1 and 2, or 1 and 2. That's the 3rd. And of course, we're going to come into the bathroom a second. Let me just turn this camera around, just so you can just see the stairs that I've come up. Access to loft space. Bathroom, you've got a P-shaped bath. Obscure double glazed window to that rear elevation. Pedestal wash and basin, a bit of tiling around there. Half tiling there, low level WC wash and basin. Bit of wood effect flooring. Extractor hood there. Another little window just in there. Then you can see this ladder style radiator in behind. You will need to neaten this up a little bit. You need to decor this property. But it's a good property, it's priced well, it will sell, it's priced to sell. And then if I just bring you over to this side of the landing, let's go into here. Now look, it's full of boxes, okay? They are moving. Once this is cleared, I'm going to redo the photos and whatnot. But the double glazed window, you've got that lovely aspect to the green in front. It is a single bedroom. You can just see where the stairwell goes across there, so they put a bed mattress across there. You can use it as an office if you don't need it as a bedroom as well. It's quite a decent size. Actually, this 3rd bedroom. Come back through. Now we're going to call this the main bedroom. There's a radiator here. All these wardrobes are freestanders. There's more depth to that wall, which is just there. Double bed, freestanding either side. Decent sized room this. Little cupboard in there where you can see the dressing gowns, just to put some bits away. Lovely picture window to the front aspect. And like I said, you've got that lovely aspect at the front. It's really well tucked away, this one at Wiltshire Crescent. And all this belongs with the property, which we'll cover off when I go outside in a minute as well. Turn the camera around. And again, it's just decor. Someone's going to change the carpets, the paint schemes. There will be a few bits and pieces that will come up. We can talk to you about that. But it's a good solid house, this. And last but not least, you've seen bedroom 3. Put that camera in there. It's actually a good sized bedroom 3, this. Bedroom 1, we're going to call this. And then this is bedroom 2. Typical boys' room. You fit a double bed in there. Window to the side elevation, radiator. You know, it could be your main bedroom as well if you want it at the back instead of the front. But because there's not a lot of activity in the front, I think people will use the other bedroom. I think it's just slightly bigger as well. Show all the schemes again. You can change the paint if you like. Just turn this light on because it doesn't need it. As you can see, there's a lot of natural light in here. Bring the camera back out. And here, boys and girls, is where we start the tour upstairs. Let's get outside, have a look at that lean-to, rear garden, front garden, side garden. I'm going to start the tour here because I could go out the back there, but let me just go out the front first. And then we can just explain what's at the front. So you've got this hedging in front, which is cool. Gate, bit of hedging there. And of course everyone's got a little bit of hedging themselves. But where this expands out is to the side. So you've got this bit of garden as well, which again, you can use the garden. The sun's over there, and it does come over there later in the day, so you're going to get the sun here as well. There's quite a nice size here to have all this enclosed. And then you've got a bit of fencing. Now you can bring this fencing down. You don't have to, you can just leave it as it is. I mean, a lot of people will. If I just take a step back, you can just see the size of this front or side plot now. And again, you've got all that green in front. You've got no roads over there, they're over there. So it's very private here, it's quiet. People don't tend to move here. They like the location. Come back through here, but you can see even more garden to the side. Now that sun is in my eyes, so I'm just going to try and get another angle here. That's better. So you can just see that gate where we walked out, and we had that bit there. So there's a lot more to the side. I'm looking at the sun, and the sun is there. Look at my watch, it is midday. Alright, so you can work out where the sun is going to come across. So again, a bit more garden to the rear. That's a lean-to. I'll show you the lean-to in a minute. You can knock it down, you can keep it, do what you want with it. And we're going to call that a lean-to. But it's a nice big plot, this. Come around here. This is into your rear of the garden. There's a rear gate as well. I will take you into this lean-to a second. We'll just show you this as well. These are garages here. Now, I've been told you could rent a garage if there's any spare garaging. If you want to park in a car or some tools in a garage, you can rent them. You'll have to go to 𝘀𝗂𝗶𝗶𝗴 for that. In here is a lean-to. It's nothing more, nothing less. There's a bit of power in here. Like you said, I'd probably keep it, if I'm honest, because it's just great for storage. But it is what it is, just a lean-to. Might as well make use of it. Close that up again. And then what I want to do is just come out here to the rear. The only other option I think someone might have is to try and lower this curb, but I don't know if there's any space here. You'd have to work out the width of the car and then try and get planning. And I don't know if that's wide enough for a car. I don't think it is. If it is, it would have to be a small car. But you could just see where this goes through and all the other people have got parking. Some people have got parking behind here. And look, these are the garages that you might be able to rent out, if any of them are free. But if you can, great, because you can then have a car in your garage or some more tools. If not, there's so much parking around here, here, here and here. People will use that anyway, and it's only going to be the local people that live here, and nobody else will come up here really, so they won't even know it's there. Let me just show you that rear of the property. It's red brick. I think they said this is built in 58 to 60, so that'll give you an era what time these were built. Come around again one more time. Let's have a look at that overall plot. It's a decent plot, as you can see. So again, you've got enough garden here, got enough garden here. Then come back through here. Let's bring it back through. Then we like to be really thorough. We get a lot of compliments with my property tours. I'm thorough for a reason. It's deliberately done. I want to give you as much information as I can and as I see these properties. And I do appreciate all your fabulous and fantastic comments. I can't do it without you. I love my job, as you know. I love selling houses. I love demonstrating the possibilities of a home. I think this is a great plot. I'm going to summarise what I think about this property. And to summarise, it's pretty easy actually, because I mean, I was standing over there. You've got a lovely quiet area here, access to schools, the town, Bow Hill if you want, other road links, different towns. It's offered with no one would chain. It's great for a first time buyer, let's be honest. Yes, you'll spend some money inside decorating it, I'm sure about that, but you're not going to need to spend a fortune, and you've got a really decent 3-bed end terrace property then of your own. So it's going to hold its value for you. It's keenly priced anyway. It's a great family home, you know, just to start with, especially if there's just 2 of you or 3 of you, let's say with you and a small child, then this will be absolutely perfect. It could also be good for somebody who wants to rent it out. You know, you could just do it up a little bit and then rent it out. That could happen if you're an investor or anyone who's looking to trade down as well. Maybe from a bigger property, you've separated or gone your own way, or you just want a smaller property yourself, then this will also be perfect for that. Now look, you know, it's Nige at 𝘆𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗶 Estate Agents. Any questions, feel free to give me a nudge on 01225 70734. I hope you've enjoyed the tour as much as I have. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, guys.